Lagos, Nigeria during Christmas is always a sight to behold. Let's take a drive through Ajose Adeogun Street in Victoria Island, where Zenith Bank has also made its brand synonymous with the season in Lagos. I'm a Muslim man and I love when Christmas comes around. Let's have a serious conversation about our country. There's nothing quite like the end of the year in Nigeria. Nigeria doesn't really have the summer culture, so most things that happen in the country wind down towards the end of the year. People do not work out for summer bodies, they work out for December bodies. People go home in the physical and metaphorical sense, and for many people, home is in Lagos, so they go back to their hometowns. While for others, Lagos is home, so they come from other parts of the country, or more likely other parts of the world. It's a yearly migration. Lots of people leave the city, while many more come to the city. What's your reality like? One thing's for sure, Lagos never stops. The cast and crew might evolve, but the city remains the star of the show. Are you familiar with the concept of Detty December? If you are not, then I have 1 or 2 videos for you to get up to speed. Nigeria has a sizable diaspora. From Benin Republic to Ghana to the UK to US, there are millions of Nigerians and their descendants living outside the country. Whether that's a good or a bad thing is left to be decided. Detty December is the concept of coming back to the country, usually Lagos, and having the time of your life. It makes a lot of sense. You get to come back home and spend your foreign currency against a weak naira. You have an amazing experience and the economy gets a much needed injection. Win-win for everybody. It's a time filled with different accents, currencies, and expectations. People come and hopefully find what they're looking for. If you're enjoying the video so far, please consider subscribing and liking. This is a different concept from what I usually do on this channel, and I'd like to know if you really enjoy it or I should stop. Have you ever had a Detty December experience? But beyond that, things are really bad in this country. I know you might have heard about it, I know you might have an idea even if you live here, but things are perhaps as bad as they've ever been, or worse even. December is supposed to be a time to celebrate. You know, Christmas is around. I always have memories of my childhood, even though my family were not Christians, but we always made it an effort to celebrate the time, because why not? Why worry about things that are irrelevant? But Christmas, as they say, hasn't been Christmasing for the last few years. This video was recorded in December 2024, a couple days before Christmas, and at the time of recording, over 35 children were no more because of a stampede during a charity food drive in Ibadan. A similar situation happened in Abuja. 10 people at the time of recording are no more because they went for free food, and at least 20 in Okija, Anambra. I might not have experienced the military government, but I have never seen this much hunger in the land. Seeing and hearing all this has removed the sense of festivity and merriment from me. I don't know about you, but it's quite hard to have fun when we hear about things like this on a daily basis. Do they know it's Christmas? That's a question I've been asking myself for a while. Whenever I go out and I see people going through actual strife, I ask myself, does this person know it's Christmas? Like, for real, beyond just the decorations, is there any sense of Christmas joy in them? As mentioned earlier, the naira is in the gutter, and I believe the Nigerian naira is currently at all-time lows. Well, it's been like Man U over the last few years. Each month brings a new low, and the next month brings an even lower low. Sometimes you think you've gotten to ground zero, but you realize it has a basement. Prices are incredible. When you get to Nigeria and you change your money, you would receive literal bundles. Like, oh, 8,700, so I get 1.7 million for my $1,000. But then the $1,000 you change does next to nothing. It doesn't feel very Christmassy, but would that stop us from having fun? Once again, if you're enjoying the video, consider subscribing and liking. It really helps the work I do out here. Thanks. What does Christmas mean to you? That's a question that I feel like many people need to understand. We might have lost our way, and with all the things happening around us in the country, there is no sense of outrage. There's nothing happening. Everybody's just chilling. We act like human life is now equal to the life of poultry, and it's quite unfortunate, to be honest. But as bad a year as 2024 has been, we survived. Now we can take a deep breath while we recuperate for 2024. Well, I know 2024 is not actually over, but we've all but survived. As this video draws to an end, you should consider supporting the work I do by becoming a channel member or gifting super thanks. As a new YouTuber, it really helps and goes a long way, and starts from as little as $1. Thank you very much as you do so. You can click the video on screen now because I created it with you in mind. Until the next video, your friend from the Okodo YouTube channel wishes you love, peace, and prosperity.